What's going on, guys? It's Steven from the BS Show, and I'm not sure if you guys have heard the news yet, but unfortunately Robert Whittaker is pulling out of his UFC 248 fight versus Jared Cannonier. He's not injured or anything. Apparently he has some personal stuff going on, so I really hope everything's okay with him and his family, but that really sucks because selfishly I really wanted to see this fight. I want to see how Robert Whittaker would bounce back after being really outclassed by Izzy. I mean, we all know that Robert Whittaker is a dog, he's a stud, and he's a good marker to see how good Jared Cannonier is, because Jared Cannonier, as we all know, debuted at heavyweight, cut all the way down to middleweight, and now he's on an absolute tear. He's looking like a killer, going through fighters like David Branch, the GOAT Anderson Silva, Jack Hermanson. So yeah, he's already beat some pretty stiff competition at middleweight, and that's why this fight with Robert Whittaker was so exciting. An ex-champion versus an up-and-coming stud. This was just the perfect fight to make at the time, but it is what it is. Fighters fall out of fights all the time in MMA. It's just a part of the sport. If you're a hardcore fan, you understand that. But anyways, Dana White did a pretty cool interview with Submission Radio, and he talked a little bit more about Robert Whittaker's decision to pull out of this fight, and also the chances of Darren Till replacing Robert Whittaker in this fight. I'll play some clips from that right now. Check it out.
Whittaker is now out of that card. What exactly happened there?
Let me put it to you this way. That's personal for Whittaker. If Whittaker wants to talk about that, he can. But I'll tell you this: when you talk about somebody whose priorities are in the right place, who is completely selfless and down to the core a good human being, that's Robert Whittaker. The reason Robert Whittaker is not fighting in this fight is one of the most unselfish things I've ever seen in my life. He's a good man. He's a good human being, and I have a lot of respect for him. And good luck to him and what he's dealing with right now. And I can't put into words and articulate how I feel about Robert Whittaker. He's the real deal, man.
I know it might sort of be hard to say now, but is there a rough timeline of when he may return? Could he return this year? Is it likely?
You got to ask him that question. He's dealing with some personal issues, and what he's doing and how he's handling it, I have so much respect for him. So
a huge star in the Australasian market. Just speaking of Cannonier, we saw that Darren Till said he's planning a trip to Las Vegas around March. Could it be Darren Till versus Jared Cannonier on that card? Is he in contention to have that fight?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Till's a bad boy. You know, he can fight any of the top guys right now. You know, we'll see how this plays out.
Well, there you guys have it. That would be pretty exciting if Darren Till could step in for Robert Whittaker to face off versus Jared Cannonier. I feel like that would be a really fun fight. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you guys upset that Robert Whittaker had to pull out of that fight? Are you excited at the possibility of Darren Till stepping in and taking on Jared Cannonier? But that's it for this one, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.